Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news. And now the news in details. PTF asks businesses, schools, worship places, others to prepare for reopening. The Presidential Task Force on Coronavirus Response has asked businesses, offices, professional bodies, places of worship and educational institutions awaiting reopening to use the additional 2 weeks to plan and adopt new strategies under a COVID-19 era in line with the guidelines for the new life ahead. Chairman of the PTF COVID-19 and Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF Boss Mustafa, speaking at the daily briefing on Tuesday, also urged Nigerians to prepare for behavioral change, which is said is a must for every citizen because COVID-19 has changed the world completely. Mustafa, who assured that the PTF COVID-19 is committed and determined to continue to provide the required leadership for this national response, added that in the coming days, intense consultations will be deepened with different segments of the society, including the state government, security agencies, religions and community leaders, to ensure a coordinated implementation of the measures. He reiterated that specific directives have been issued to security agencies to strictly enforce the measures and admonish Nigerians to please observe the restrictions in full. He also assured essential workers such as the frontline medical personnel, the media and environmental health workers, farmers and agro-related service providers, oil and gas services, aviation, the power sector, among others, that they will be adequately protected. Your obligation is to always carry a valid means of identification. I am happy to inform you that our risk communication strategy has been enhanced by the Public Relations Consultants Association of Nigeria. The professional body has offered the services of its members pro bono to the PTF in order to strategically and effectively communicate with more Nigerians on the pandemic. Mustafa said the PTF will leverage on existing community structures and assets right down to the ward level to push through a massive public awareness campaign aimed at ensuring voluntary community engagement and ownership of the fight consistent with its community engagement strategy. He reminded all Nigerians that the ravaging force of the virus does not discriminate on the basis of status, creed, political persuasions, professions, or where you come from. Now is the time to avoid any distraction from whatever quarters, and all hands must be and remain on deck. On our part, we assure Nigerians of our commitment to accountability, diligence, and probity. So guys, what do you think about this? Do you think it's the best time for schools, for businesses, for worship places to prepare for reopening at this critical time? Because to me, I think that is not the best thing to do at this time because, recently they just allow Nigerians to come out at least from in the morning till 6 p.m. And now they are saying that they want to reopen. I think it's not safe. That is to me. I might be wrong, but I think it's not safe at this time because how will those children protect themselves? Especially the young ones. How will they be able to protect themselves? There are some children, you all know the way children behaves. There is no way children can obey social distancing and all that. So how would they be able to do that? Even in some other countries, they cannot even try it. Most schools in other countries, most of them, they go on Zoom, they do online classes and all that. But it's just so unfortunate that Nigerian system cannot even do that. Nigerian system does not even have those equipment to do all the Zoom meetings and online that other countries are doing. And that is the problem. But our leaders forget that. They said sit at home. And now look at look at what is going on now. You know, but what can we do? What can we do? To them, they would think that, okay, life goes on. We have to find something to do within this problem of COVID-19. And there is nothing we can do about that, you know. But uh, Nigerians are saying prophecy of true man of God, Bishop Oyedepo, is coming to reality, not up to 2 weeks of the prophecy. Glory be to God. People are saying that this government has the COVID-19 number started coming down after you have taken the ransoms. You guys, where are you? What are you looking for? We can now prepare for reopening. The government said sit down at home. You guys were crying of hungers and begging for palliatives. They are trying to let everyone out with its attendance, risk, and danger. You guys are still crying and saying all sorts of stuffs. Go and ask relatives of COVID-19 victims. They will tell you what it means to suddenly lose one's life. And exactly, families are losing relatives. Husbands are losing wives. Wives are losing husbands. Likewise, children. And that is the problem that we have right now. So how much more if the said reopening of schools, if the said reopening of offices? Those are the things they have to sit down and think about. And that is the thing that is the problem. To me, I feel that reopening is not the best thing right now. But people are saying that, so you guys are already getting fed up of deceiving people. No, you guys should continue. Don't be tired. The rich are no longer donating funds, so there is no need to continue with lockdown thing, Abi. God will never forgive you people for closing down churches because of coronavirus. People were just saying a lot of things that now they want schools and everybody to come back to their normal things they do as usual. But I feel that this is not the first time. Now you know that the number of cases are increasing in Nigeria right now. It is not that the number of cases are reducing. And on a normal ground, they are not supposed to open schools. But even if they said they want to open school, it calls for a questions. It calls for a question in such a way that we need to ask them, are they sure that the number of cases that they mention is really increasing or not? Because it is so obvious, if it is increasing, schools are not to be prepared for reopening. Even churches, even offices are not to be prepared for opening at all. If the number of cases is increasing in Nigeria, except if the numbers are not increasing, except if they are trying to maneuver everything all around. So guys, what is your own take? Kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, and you will be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you once again. Bye.